Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do part 2 of trigonometry and we are going to find an angle being theta. Over here we have sine theta is equal to a half. So what I need to do over here is basically calculate this angle over here, and the way I calculate that angle is by using the inverse operation of my trigonometric ratio. What's my trigonometric ratio in this question? It would be sine. So the inverse of sine would be shift sine, which is known as your second function of sine. So remember, the only time I can use second function or my inverse operation of my trigonometric ratios is if my coefficient of the ratio is 1. So in this case it is 1. So I need to say therefore theta is equal to the second function of sine. Type it in my calculator. What would pop up? Your bracket, and in that bracket you type 0.5 and you should get an answer of 30 degrees. So over here, this angle of sine theta, a half, would be equal to 30 degrees. On to example number 2. For sine theta is equal to 1. Now remember, in the previous example, my whole objective is to try to get the second function of this over here. In this case, I have a 4. What do I need to get? What do I need to do to get rid of the 4? I need to divide it by 4. What I do on the left hand side, I need to do on my right hand side. So this will divide out, and what 4 divided by 4 would be equal to 1. So sine theta is equal to a quarter. So I told you, the minute I have the coefficient of my trigonometric ratio to be 1, then I can use the second function or the inverse operation. So therefore, theta is equal to, on the Casio it would be shift sine, on a normal sharp it would be the second function of sine. So what happens if you type that in? The bracket pops up. What do we type in? 1 over 4, and you get an answer of 14,48 degrees. On to example number 3. 3 cos 3 theta divided by 2 is equal to 1. So what I have over here is a fraction equal to a whole number. What do I do to the whole number? I put it as a fraction. So from here, a fraction equal to a fraction. Now I do what is known as the LCD. What's the LCD of 2 and 1? Answer is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 multiplied by your numerator. Remember, your fractions work, it applies over here. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 multiplied by your numerator, and that is 3 cos theta is equal to 2 divided by 1 is 2. 2 multiplied by your numerator is equal to 2. So remember, I can only use the second function of cos theta once I get rid of this 3 over here. And how do I get rid of it? I divide whatever is in front of it. And in this case, there's a 3. To do on my left hand side, I need to do on my right hand side. So 3 divided by 3 will be equal to 1, and the coefficient of cos theta is equal to 1. 2 over 3 stays 2 over 3. What can I do now? The inverse operation. So therefore, to finish my sum off, theta is equal to the second function of cos. What would happen if I type that in? The bracket pops up. What do I write in the bracket? 2 over 3. And my answer is of theta is going to be equal to 48,19 degrees. Example number 4. 4 tan, bracket opens, theta minus 30 is equal to 1. What's the first thing I do? I get rid of my coefficient of my trigonometric ratio. So divide 4 both sides. So 4 divided by 4 would be equal to 1. So 1 tan open brackets, theta minus 30 is equal to 1 over 4. From here, because I have that coefficient to be equal to 1, I can use the second function of tan. And once I get rid of that tan, what do I have left? I have theta minus 30 is equal to second function of tan. What happens? The bracket opens up. So, a quarter. Now, the next thing I do is I get rid of this negative 30 over here. If I take it over, what happens when I take something over my equal to sign over here? The sign changes. So, theta is equal to, or I can simply say positive 30. What to do on my left hand side, I need to do on my right hand side over there. That would be more mathematically correct. So negative 30 plus 30 is equal to theta plus 0, which stays theta. Over here, tan. What happens? The bracket opens. A quarter. Close the brackets. And over there, do not forget to add your 30. And if I add my 30 and I type it just like that into my calculator, I should get the answer of 44,02 degrees. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to share this video as well as like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel at GA Online Teaching. Until next time.